I forgot to remove the overlay. Welcome back to this Global Hack Week. This is the last day, and actually, this is the last stream before we wrap up the Global Hack Week API week. Um, don't forget to join Cecilia and Brashini to tomorrow had the opening ceremony. Well, for me, it's tomorrow. I don't know what time is it for you. Maybe that's later today. But yeah, it's going to be 12 a.m. or p.m. I always forget. I think it's p.m. ET time. so um, let me summarize what we have been building during this global hack week, right? In part one, we discussed the requirements, we select our tools. Of course, we had made some changes to those tools. In part two, we build almost entirely our backend. In part three, we build the front end. And now we are going to finish both because last stream we were having trouble connecting Docker. I need to say it's a Docker problem on my own. I'm using a borrow laptop right now. I will have my regular laptop and setup and everything for the future global hack week, but currently I don't have that. And in this borrow laptop, I don't have the chance to install properly Docker. This is kind of an old laptop, so I just try to install everything I needed, but Docker is not working. So, in this case, are going to just not do Docker. So we're not doing the deployment, but we are going to finish everything of our application locally and test it locally, right? So let's get our hands on that. Let's start sharing my screen. Allow the full screen, and you should see it now. Great. Let me make this bigger. And well, here what do we have? We were talking with Copilot and discussing about this. So let's try. Let's try this locally for the moment. Let's forget about Joker. And also, uh, um, yeah, I think we have that, but yeah, do the installation. Don't worry. Let me get my glasses on because I've been in the computer the whole day. So this is to protect my eyes. What? Now it's not recognizing PMP? Also, same about the laptop. This is being an issue, but um, no. This starts the backend. Let's see. Nest not found. So yeah, I need to install this globally. Let's open Nest for that. Just to make sure everything is fine. I will do that with pm. Okay. So the CLI it's need to be installed globally. I mean, I know we could do just npx, but let's try installing globally. And in the meantime, okay, we have another. Um, what was that? We have npm. Then why don't you install this? Oh my god, not enough space. Wow, that's a first. Um, Let me do a quick cleaning then. What's so heavy? Ooh, I think I know what's so heavy. Give me a second. Um, yeah, again, this is a problem with my laptop. But don't worry, we will figure this out. It's like working with um, limit resources. General. Yeah, almost. I only have less than 100 gigabytes, and more than 90 are reserved. Okay, it's a lot of documents. Also, let me empty the trash can. Great. We should have space now. So let's try this again. What? Again? Oh, no, this time it's about permissions. I'm trying to install globally, of course. Um, the same, but with sudo at the start. And here we are, trying to complete the installation of Nest globally. Well, Nest CLI. Amazing. Great. Now we can do this. We're compiling this. Okay, we have some errors. Uh, let's debug this together. Order schema. What's with the order schema? Cannot access invoice. Line 64. This is a class object tab before initialization, but this was initialized. Oh, yeah. This is something that we can easily. Order schema, order. This is a class, not a schema, so this should be right here. We can delete this. Okay, let's see now. Unable to connect to the database. Oh yeah, that's the known issue. So if we're not using Mongo with um, if we're not using Mongo in Docker, then we need Mongo Atlas. And for this, I will require. I just want to know. Um, Hey Alberto, congrats on joining MongoDB. So excited for you. Yeah, thank you so much, Wei. I didn't realize that you were the stream before. Thank you so much for your great wishes. Also, I wasn't checking the stream. I see my screen. It's looking correct, but my camera is stopped. I don't know if that's a problem for you. I can um, put it back again. But I mean, the camera it's not the important thing. I just hope you can see me, and that we will find. If someone please can comment like that you can hear me well, the audio doesn't have a problem. I will appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, for those one who doesn't follow me or have any connection on LinkedIn, I like to announce that I just joined Mongo. I mean, I joined on Monday, but I just made it publish today. So thank you so much, Wei. So talking about Mongo, let's open Mongo Atlas. Let me start session. And for this, I have my personal account. And this will require me. Oh my. This will require me to do two authentication. Give me a second. I am searching for the password. Okay, and the two out. Oh, what happened? No, that's not my password. Come on. Uh, okay, right now the two factor. Big security here. Okay, and I usually have a cluster. Uh, no, actually, let's terminate this cluster. I won't be using this anymore. This cluster name is TT, and I want to terminate it. And this is being shut down. In the meantime, I want to create a new one. The one I'm going to use, actually, I think I need. Okay, now that the old one doesn't exist, I should be able to select one M0. What? I want uh, M01. Okay, let's see if here we can create one. No, M10, M30. Okay, let's try to resume this. It's okay. You look good. Audio, it's good. Screen share. Okay, thank you so much, Wei. I paused the camera because to me it was like just looking freezed. But if you say that's good, I can resume the camera then. Um, should be displayed now. But I just see myself there freezed. Uh, that's funny. So let's wait for the cluster to initialize normal. Then we can replace these values. What else we need for the moment? Um, only this is failing, right? This one's failing too. The error parameter too. Open URI must be a string that undefined and Mongo's connect. Where connection is a string. Okay, yeah, this is failing because of that. Notice more dependencies initialized. No dependency exception. Nest can resolve dependencies of the order service. Same here on order service. Which dependencies? Order model here. Storage service. Is order model a valid one? Order model. Order model, but with the order uppercase. Uh, there's no there's no use of that. The model containing storage service. So maybe that's not a problem. Here is a problem. Here, okay. Let's replace this. See the those collections. This has some tasks. Yeah, this was just a test for educational purposes. So this is great to use. Let's create the connection for this. So back to clusters. Here it is. Connect with my drivers. I'm going to use Node. Uh, Here, Mongoose. And which version of Mongoose we're using? 8. Okay, that's fine. So, our field URI connection is here. Uh, huh. Okay, let's pause this. Here the URI connection. It's now this one. Let's replace the username and the password. Let's create an educational one. Uh, um, let's create an application. Create, oh no, security, quick start. Okay, here, admin or test user one. Now to generate, copy, then ensure your passwords. This is just for educational users. And also, let me see where this is planning to. Okay, yeah, no. In the app model for Mongoose config, this is just using Mongo URI, right? Yeah, same here. I don't think we're using actually these ones, but hey, let's leave it then. So let's clean. It froze at a good frame. uh, okay, yeah, it could be worst. What? Why I don't have the clean comment? Oh, it's clear. Yeah. I got confused for a moment. Yeah, now let's run again the running of this. And let's wait to see this compiled. And let's see, we might have some issues here. Yeah, yeah, this one with the other model. Also, unable to connect to the database we're trying. So not there, but here we might have the problem. Is this getting the dot end? Let me just make one thing very quickly, and it's to give this directly. If that's the case, the problem is this is max configure about the environments. Okay, yeah, this is misconfigured. It's taking the configure model from other places. Maybe I should create a new .env file here, and let's see if we take that and paste it here for the previous app model. Once again, let's start compilation. Let's see if this connects. Same, unable to connect. That's weird. Process env, the configured model is not getting this right. I think configure model is not setting up right the environment variables. Check all repo. Hmm. Okay. Um, Now the says, okay, you know what? This is wrong. And yeah, I messed up here as well because here I should send another just that env without the example. That one may be an issue. of course here on the not example, I will remove everything that's not from here. Great, 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 great. Now, now, let's save that and let's see once again. We npm no it's pmp okay, this is going insanely slow. Oh, mm, okay. So connection should be okay, and we can focus then on solving the issue with the order model. Also, I think this is going kind of slow because of the battery. Once again, I need to connect this. Give me a second. Okay, this is connected now. Should be okay. I think all it's being frozen now. Okay, let me fix the stream. Give me a second. I see this screen frozen and my face frozen, and I hope you can hear me. Okay, I think camera is fixed now. At least one thing it's working. Uh, and let me prepare once again the screen to be shared. Okay, share screen, window. Okay, I'll share the full screen with the stream. So I'll be switching back and forward for this. So here we are. I'll put myself here, and we can return to the page. Uh, um, Same connection to the database error. Um, have the amp, but the config module, I think it's not trying to get it from the base. Yeah, that could be a reason. Yeah, the mp file, that's great. Great, so now it works. So and we can delete this override. Uh, huh. For Apollo, we're changing to schema SQL. And what's not working here for error exception handler, no dependencies, nest can solve dependencies of the order service. Okay. Type. Let's load the order model. It's the one. Storage model. Why this is being used? Oh yeah, yes, in the storage service. You're right. Um, yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Configuring AWS is not now. Let's do that. Let's clean also these ones because we are not using this. Outside at the moment, no. Okay. I'll open the AWS once again and give me a second. Remove my screen from here, and I will open this once again in the front line. Okay, here you are. But since this is private information, well, I mean, you will see these records on stream, but you know what I mean. I'll be deleting this after that. I'm open the configuration for AWS to create these buckets. Wait a second. Um, okay, this is going. I have my password manager, but I think I'll have to do this by myself. Oh, my password was wrong. And now password multiple steps. very multiple steps. File. Okay, I finally managed to enter the AWS console. I create an application. I'm going to call this global headway pilot. And this has been created. 1 minute until it's complete. Great. Now we need to add this resource, an S3 bucket. Great. Okay, I think now I can share this. This okay, great. Now we're talking about S3. Let's highlight this. It's in here, but this is not loading. Okay, now it loads. I want to create a bucket. Big system management. I don't want to block public access. This is again justification. Um, yeah, without KMS. Yes. Okay, this is not something I want right now. Without any security for the moment, just to be clear. Okay, so region, let's have a bucket name. Let's create the key ID. Uh, um, access control list. Uh, access key. I need the access key. I cannot remember. I'm not sure of which one of these. It's either one of another. Let's ask them. I created the bucket in AWS. Where can I get the uh, this? Uh-huh. I am. Yeah, I'm going to create a new user. Okay, come on, you can do it. You can do it. We're still on time to complete this. Global head quick system pilot. I don't think I have to give this to AWS because this is from the application, right? So next, attach policies directly to S3, S3 full access. Next, create. Great. Now, security credentials. Create access key for CLI. Next, without this, and the access key. ID is this one, and this is going to be this one. Wow, too much trouble. And let's run this again. Hope not to get another error. Great, thanks for the help, Copilot. And now we do have another error. Tab configuration S3 bucket does not exist. Okay, what's that? What's that? Yeah, config service comes from the already existing config service, and that was on the storage model, on the app model directly. So should be in order. Yeah, does not exist AWS bucket name. Let's see if that's true. Yeah, you got it right. AWS bucket. Okay, let's change how this is spelled. The access secret key, AWS access key, AWS key ID, and AWS region. It's right. And now that's not a thing. Mongo server, Mongoose model dependencies initialized, GraphQL model dependencies unable to connect to the database. We're trying about authentication. Uh, huh. Oh, this was because the user wasn't created. Uh, wait. Okay. Now the user is created, so this shouldn't be a problem. All models created and all models working. And this is listening now on localhost. Great. Now let's connect to frontend and see if everything's working. I managed to run backend and it's being served now on port 4000 on local host. Let's try to test frontend with this. And let's run front for that. Moving close. We have a problem. Failed to load next config and GS. Ignore list to frame. Okay, that got us the server. Next 16 changed a lot. And I do feel like every time Next change a major version, the whole library framework changes a lot. And don't get me wrong, I love Next, but it's sometimes hard to keep up to date. Um, this- oh, I don't think that would be, but okay. Great. Now, um, create TypeScript in your project and reconfigure tsconfig JSON. So this was reconfigure. Oh, interesting. Um, the following suggests the word values to the config can be changed. Target, yes. Include types. Okay, interesting. Thank you so much. Next. Um, let's see, local host. Let me open the dev tools. Error value, no JS code. Um, so let's fix this. Mm, sure. It's the same change that was applied on the next config for default. Okay, interesting. It's clear, and let's run that again. It's taking its time to load. Try to use Tailwind. Uh, let's fix this Tailwind error. Hmm. I'll run this myself because every time we run something, it fails. I don't know. Okay, let's try to run dev server again. It's supposed to be ready. It's compiling. It says it's compiling. It says okay. More for the globals. Mm, source add global CSS. Should be these installed yet. Okay. Now this should be added. Here it is. Here we go. One more time. Compiling. Okay, great. So the hydroid tree, we can pass over this. Doesn't, it's a problem. Start at O, color number, let's say 1. Yeah, that's internal server error. Okay, let's make some fixes here. Right, initial depth server works fine, but I will like to add a button on the landing to see to create a new order, comma. Um, where we can also upload the media on the landing. We should see as well and a table with the existing orders. Make sure this is compatible with our backend, else we can modify the backend. Great. Let's keep working on this. We have the order list component. Also, the status batch was missing. Okay, it's complete now. Uh, yep. Keep working that. So we have now the create order form. We should add this to the public page. Yeah, create order and also the ordered list. And now for uploading the media file, we need the pre-signed thing that we're getting from the backend. That's an start. Sorry, I just type in Spanish. Um, I need to learn how to change these compiled actors in English. But if I remember well, in our regular setup, that were in English. I think that's because this currently one, it's like the whole system, the Visual Studio, and everything. It's in Spanish. Um, but for the next one, I will change that. Okay, let's figure this. If we come back, okay, each one the host should be empty. That's okay for the moment. Uh, we will change that. The set files order list also has. Let's see. Let's wait for it. Which the library? Yeah. At Polyglot. Yeah, it's a query that should be inside this GQ. I don't know why they're saying that. Okay, let's take a look again to the local host. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. Okay, the use query doesn't exist in target model. Should be. I don't know why. Unless this is not. Oop, yeah, I don't get it. Okay, didn't know that changed. Which version are we using? Doesn't make sense. Yeah, this doesn't make sense at all. Which version of Apollo are we using? 4 React 19. For uh, concept kitchen operation. Hey, sorry, I don't know what happened. This kicked me out. I was looking for the changes here on client directives. Oops, maybe the specific hook I'm looking for. Use rotation, order list, use query, use query. It's apply client React without the hooks. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, great. What else is wrong here? Orders doesn't exist and this. Well, I think that it's probably can not put that much attention to. React presentation. Great. Okay, let's see. Building, building, building. Once again, my camera is freezed. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure my audio is still working, and also you can hear my voice, I think. So, everyone loading orders field client does not have an selection since type ID has names of fields. Cannot query fields create add-on type order. Okay, let's create first new order. Let's see. Okay, the create order form cannot have that. Create order form component. Maybe this is where it starts going wrong. Components, create order form. Okay, and what's wrong here? Okay, it is resolved. Client name is going to be Alberto. Alberto at quick.mlh.io. Order title, some 3D pieces, and I don't know, just a little description, just description. And for the moment, I don't want to upload files. Let's see if we can create this order. Please try again. It was not provided. We have the error when submitting the form. Okay, okay. Also, the front's not working. We're going to change the mutation. Oh, I didn't see the time. Time fly when you have fun, right? Hi, Almighty 0024. Um, let's see. Great. Let's try the form again. And we can also save the query errors for the order list. Great. So, well, that was an error on GraphQL. Okay, but the console showed us a good error here. We have this following error for querying the list. In the meantime, let's see if this works. So, to at level concrete video. Um, some three points. A description, a crazy description, and let's upload this. I'm never occurred. Why is that ever? Okay. Huh. Also, I see here that we are not going to be able to finish on time for the session before it ends. I'm sorry also for starting a little bit late. I got stuck in a traffic jam. But hey, since this is the last stream for this Global Hack Week, I encourage you to keep track of this project in this repository that I'll be showing you here. It's Alberto 47 tracking system. Just like that, we created the MVP, the first sessions. So we are going to constantly be uploading the updates to this project until we have something done. Uh, so I'll be working this on my own time. Again, remember to follow this on GitHub to have more notifications about the progress of the s- project. Here it is, the link. Oh, my camera was freezed again. I didn't notice that. Give me a second. I'll again. No. Okay, camera is fixed. I don't know what it was freezed this last times, but thank you so much for joining. I hope I teach you something or you learned something, and it wasn't my intention to be teached. Um, yeah, keep. I will keep you posted on the updates for this project. Follow these on GitHub. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something about a specific language, which is GraphQL for querying and communication between two systems of software, both the front end and back end. In this case, they have to make this pact on how we're going to communicate. That was like the main intention of the series. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, don't forget to check out the closing ceremony with Shinny and Cecilia. Yeah. Uh, sorry, I had to keep an eye on the tracker. And well, happy hacking. See you around on your next hack, probably on at least on the next Global Hack Week. That is, let's see. I think we already have date for that. Global Hack Week. You can find this in Global Hack Week or GHW.mlh.io. And yeah, we have December 12th to 18th, AI/ML week. So hope to see you there. AI is one of my favorite topics. I love to share about it. Maybe I will be preparing some interesting things about Among Us since now I work there, and that will help me uh, as well. And I don't know, some other technologies I want to get more hands-on, like 11 Labs, Snowflake, some of our recent partners. So I'll be preparing some demos. So thank you so much. Bye.